Kenny, we're looking at a guy, LeBron James, in that 38-point opener, and there were so many times in the second quarter of that game where it was just, let's watch him. Somebody's going to be sent to guard him on the island. He's going to take him to the hole and score. And is this the focus of what you did on the court earlier today?
It's the focus of guarding LeBron James. I think that there's certain things that you have to try to do, and there's certain things to guard him. The way he just can't have his way with you, that's what's important.
Let's roll this from earlier this afternoon.
All right, Ernie, I'm two places at once. I'm upstairs and I'm downstairs, and I'm going to just talk to you about guarding LeBron James, because you got to think of him, one, he's a point guard. He is not a power forward. He's not a center. He's not a small forward. So when he's coming at you, you think of him as a point guard, because why? He's coming to get a pick and roll. 6'9", 240, he's coming to get a pick and roll. But this is what he does better than anybody else. He lets you believe that you guarded him, and he starts backing up. But what he really wants to do is come at you to get you on your heels. So if you're the Boston Celtics, when he turns around, this is when you should come and defend and do not allow him the space to run at you. Because once he gets you on your heels, he puts his shoulder in, he's too big, too strong, and finishes at the rim too easily. So you do not want to do that. But shout out to my man Damon Jones for the shooting coach, because one thing that he has done better is that he shoots the three-point shot. So when he comes back and you start backing so far off, he will let it go from three-point land. His three-point shot has improved tremendously. And this is what separates him from every superstar in the NBA today. Because every single time you do this, he will make this play. You come to double, every time he makes that pass. Not once, not twice, every time. If you're in there in the corner, which makes him special, is that he has enough size and strength to throw over the defense without a lob pass. So that if the defense is coming from the baseline, he's strong enough, which I can't even do at times, with nobody guarding me, is make a perfect pass from here to the corner without the ball being a lob pass or getting intercepted. So his ability to make that pass every single time separates him. So if you're the Boston Celtics, you have to decide when and how. But the most important thing, I think, is when he starts turning around to back up, you have to come and eat up space. If you do not eat up space, you will not be on your heels. And now you can slide defensively, and you're able to play him better. You're not going to stop him, but you're able to play him better. Guarding LeBron, I made one.
I was expecting much more celebration, but I guess you were acting like that.
You know what?
You all right? Because you was breathing
out of breath. I was out of breath.
You was breathing harder.
No question. I ain't hooping a long time. But you know what I said, Chuck? When he turns around, that's like the insurance at the blackjack table. That's the sucker's bet. He's thinking, man, you believe that he's got you guarded, and he comes back at you.
If he ever disrespected me like that and turned his back, and
that's what I'm saying.
And when he's spinning the ball, just got to knock the hell out of him one time, so you can beat me. But like when he's spinning the ball and then shoots three in somebody's eyes, he just turns his back and talks to the crowd. You just got to knock the hell out of him. I'm not taking that.
Chuckster, did you see the parade of Celtics that they threw at him the other night in trying to defend him on that very play that Kenny was talking about? Just take a look and see.
This is just a matchup. That's not fair. Al Horford can't guard him. It's got to be Jay Crowder. First of all, look at this. Are you kidding me?
Thomas, come on.
Let me tell you something. Listen, this is a guy right here. I think you can put. It's only two guys got a chance. Crowder and Smart. This dude.
Come on,
oh my God, come on, man.
Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Get this kid a black ball and the cigarette. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
That's ridiculous.
You have to eat up that space, Chuck. Honestly, there's only one guy I would not leave on this team. Two guys, rather. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.
I would put Crowder on him and Smart and let LeBron do his thing. That's the reason they lost the other night.
What about
you can't let Kevin Love get 30.
See, Brad Stevens says he doesn't want to have to double LeBron because they have such good shooters. But he says, but it may be necessary.
No, Ernie, they didn't lose the game because of LeBron the other night. If LeBron gets his 30, you can't let Kevin Love get 30. That was the difference in the game.